There's a new leader on board at 360 Youth Services. Naperville News 17's Alyssa Bohennick sat down with the Chief Executive Officer to see how she plans to help Naperville's youth in need.
Helping over 50,000 individuals through counseling, housing, and prevention education is no easy task. But it's all part of the job for the new Chief Executive Officer of 360 Youth Services, Katy Leclair. With a background managing the greater Joliet area's 4 YMCAs, Leclair jumped at the opportunity to help youth in her hometown of Naperville.
From a location perspective, I'm here in Naperville where my family is and where my son's going to go to school. And from a personal perspective, I was an Operation Snowball participant back in high school, and that program really changed my life. And so for me to be able to come to an organization that supports the Snowball Program here in Naperville was something that was really inspiring for me.
Just 2 months into her new role, Leclair has big plans for 360's 45-year anniversary, which includes revamping the prevention program Operation Snowball and realigning counseling services with those who need them most.
We're really going to be working hard on developing our strategic plan around how do we best support kids here in Naperville and the surrounding communities. And we've got a committee that's going to be getting started right after the first of the year, and to help create that 2020 vision for what is it most that kids need in this day and time, and how do we provide those services.
But with those plans come potential setbacks, as 80% of their state funding is still in question due to the government holdup, leaving Leclair in a difficult position.
This year we have more than $120,000 that the state owes us, and if we don't get payments, that means that more than half of our reserves are going to be used up in this 1 year alone. And so from a sustainability perspective, I think funding is my #1 concern, is working on a plan to make sure that our services will be here for generations to come.
Regardless of the state's input, Leclair will continue to provide for our community's youth in hopes of improving their lives today and impacting their future.
When you can wake up in the morning and know that the work that you do is making a difference, whatever that difference might be. Young people come back and say, you made a difference. Your programs are what supported me in my time of need. Our staff have the best interest of kids in mind. Our volunteers have the best interest of kids in mind. And everything that we do every single day is just really driven to helping to support every young person in our community.
I'm Alyssa Bohennick for Naperville News 17.
Leclair also hopes for 360 to have a stronger voice in the community, to let kids know there's a place to turn to for help.